So I remember back in 2006, I was 15 years old. I was in the ninth grade, very excited, happy to be in high school. I'm almost grown. That's how I was feeling. So anyway, I remember we had just moved in our new house. And I remember I went to sleep one night and I woke up and I had like this little bump on my finger. I thought maybe it was a mosquito bite. It itched like a mosquito bite, so I didn't think anything of it. So a couple weeks went by, and I'm like, Grandma, that mosquito bite isn't going away. Like, it's getting bigger. And so she took me to the emergency room. They had me do different tests and things, and they felt it was a cyst. So they referred me to a hand specialist, and when I saw the hand specialist, they did a procedure where they would take a needle and try to insert it into where the lump was to drain the fluid. So as they proceed to drain this cyst, they discover quickly that it wasn't a cyst because they couldn't get any fluids from it, and it was just very painful for me. So they scheduled me for an emergency MRI. I had the emergency MRI, and they quickly discovered that I had a tumor, but their words was it was a non-cancerous tumor growth and that they could remove it and everything would be just fine. So me and my grandmother, we like, okay, we agree. We just wanted this to be over because it was already just too much, So I had the surgery where the doctor removed the tumor. He told me that it was the size of your biggest lemon. And after that, he referred me to have radiation to hopefully prevent me from having any more growth, period. So I do 40 rounds of radiation. They told me my margins was clear, that I didn't have to worry about anything else, that the tumor was just gone. So I go on with my life. Well, 2009 comes around, and guess what's back, y'all? Yep, you said it right. The damn tumor. The tumor is back, and this time, it came back with a vengeance, y'all. Like, it wasn't going. Like, this tumor was way worse than the first time. Like, it was painful, even more painful at that. I lost complete mobility in my right hand. I couldn't do no work at school. I couldn't do simple tasks around the house, like do my hair, fold clothes. I couldn't cook. I couldn't do nothing that a teenager should be able to do at the age that I was. And so my grandmother calls the hospital that I went to the first time to have the surgery to remove the tumor, and she was trying to reschedule me another appointment to have them, check out my hand or whatever. Well, when she called, we got bad news. The doctor who did my surgery, he was no longer a doctor. He lost his license and all of that for doing faulty surgeries. Y'all, that's a damn shame. So after we discovered that the doctor who did my first surgery was no longer a doctor due to his malpractice or whatever, my grandma went on a search for more doctors here in Mississippi who could possibly help me, and we ran into a doctor in Flowood. So my grandmother took me to see that doctor. He ran tests and everything, and he said that he believed it was a tumor, but he was not sure what type of tumor it was. All he knew was he needed to remove it immediately or I would lose complete mobility in my right arm. So we like, okay. We scheduled the surgery. I have the surgery. This time it was a successful surgery because he was able to remove the tumor, clear all the margins, and I was good after that. So we're going to fast forward. So from 2009 to 2013, I went without a tumor. I got pregnant with my second child in 2013. And I began to start having a real bad pain. But this time not in my right hand, but it was more so like in the middle of my right arm. So I was telling my OB about it, and he was like, well, we're going to get you through this pregnancy. And he was prescribing me pain meds and things like that to kind of make me comfortable with the pain, but it wasn't really helping. And so in March of 2014, I gave birth to my second son, and that's where things turn very hectic. It turns very, very hectic at this point.